Where are those guys? We heard stories about over there.
I was squirrel hunting right over there 2 days ago. And right before dark, there was a big light shining over there.
Right there.
In the sky.
Okay.
I didn't
Right
stick
beside that
around,
point?
Right beside that point. I didn't stick around to see what it was. I went the other direction.
Don't blame you, sir.
But there was something up there.
Something is up there for sure. We'll go check that out.
Something is there.
All right. Thanks, guys. Go ahead, ladies.
Oh. The green shorts around here are very nice.
Yeah, they are.
It's like a nice pair of green shorts we've seen today.
Oh, thanks for the close-up.
Oh.
Anyway, so we are up in Ohio finally. Ohio. Where the high people go.
We are going to get high today. We're going to climb a mountain.
A fucking mountain. Area 420. Take one. 3, 2, 1, go.
So here we are at the foothills of Area 420 where it is posted. Keep out, no trespassing, all that shit on this gate. But if you can see, if we get a zoom in on the side, that padlock holds the gate to the post, but I think they just don't want vehicular traffic up here. Obviously no attempts have been made to keep foot traffic out. I say we go in. That peak up there is the one we see from Walmart, and the one I've been wanting to climb all year for some unknown reason. I've had that craving since the first time I seen it, and then the locals tell me that's where the UFOs park. So I think we should check this out. Okay, so we're here at this pinnacle that I've been itching to climb all year. I didn't realize how rough it was looking at it from the road. But most men, I think this would be a dead end. Here, let me get that first more. We'll have to continue to zoom in on this stuff right here. Right there, all that. It's a barren, eroded landscape. And so, we're out here without rope, without gear. We're gonna go straight up this bitch.
Fuckheads do it.
Yeah, this climb was insane. We just came up over this hill drop right out there.
I'll show you again from the bottom what it looks like.
Oh. Yeah, well, they saw it from the bottom. They know what we just went through, but check this out. Over here, yeah, he found a really nice stump there for us. See, I haven't had a chance to sit yet. I'm sorry, I'm winded. Getting my ankle raked by burrs and thorns. But check this out. As unhospitable as this barren landscape is, there's a conspicuous row of timber down there, a pile. Looks like with some circular patterns within it. It seems to actually flow down around that far point.
I bet they're gonna...
Yeah, as he aptly pointed out, there's no way these trees just randomly fell into that pattern. But this is as close as I get. I still can't see what's on the other side of this outpost here. I'm looking almost straight down, but there's this wall of thorns here. It just, yeah, there's like no way for me to get down through all of this. It just is an immense wall of thorns all the way around. A very unnatural arrangement of vegetation and disaster and ruins of some odd sort. It's my turn, I gotta go. Okay. Alright, well, after climbing about what had to have been 200-300 feet straight up, maybe more, good 45 minutes climbing. Now we see piles of trees stacked, dead trees stacked in an orderly fashion by someone or something. Kind of a haphazardly fashion. Definitely obscuring something just out of visibility range on the other side of the mountain. I'm zoomed in here. as far as I can go on that. And that is a very conspicuous looking arrangement of trees and twigs looking almost strangely like an oversized bird's nest. I don't know how to describe this. We saw other remains on the way of rocks that formed the shape of a structure that must have once been built somewhere on the side of this and was destroyed by someone or something, which may be lurking beneath this pile if the local story about where the UFOs park is actually true. And it just occurred to me that our car is way down there.
Yeah, dude.
I guess I was zoomed in. That's as far as I can go. I'm pretty sure that the little blue spot right there, just to the right of that long object, I think that points off and actually up a little ways. We're actually more up. There is that little blue spot. There is our car. So that's how far we've come, although it's equal distance out to the base of the structure as it was up the face. I don't know. We should probably go ahead and wrap this thing up. Are you ready for the trip down?
Yeah, dude. How are we gonna get down?
I don't know. Oh! Did you survive? Alright, man, we're almost out here. I took the fast way.
I fell.
By choice. Oh, would you catch your foot on something?
I don't know.
Well, so, hey, on the second phase of this, there's those ruins down there after this next climb down.
Yeah.
We're about like 90 degrees straight down right now. This is a pretty steep incline. We're gonna maybe face this one down to those boulders and then we'll jump down to the ruins below. Hopefully we don't break anything. I want to get some more footage on that if we can do that before the battery dies. Let's go.
All right. Okay.
So, we found this shit up here. It looks like piles and piles of old documents that have been stacked and burned. And so we definitely believe this was some form of a depot or an outpost where they kept records of things that the government deemed necessary to destroy, or somebody, or something. We'll explore more here in a moment. Ooh. Okay, there's definitely some stuff here worth taking note. This is definitely a stone support column laying here this way, this long piece. And it has a second one. I can tell that these were fabricated to work together and then they were disposed of together. So maybe it was just a single oversized column that cracked. I'm not really sure. This looks too square-ish to be coincidence. These other pieces here, I've decided had to have framed some sort of a structure that most likely just stood in this place once, right here.
Before
we
had to make a climb.
And,
which is that hill right behind him right there.
Straight up.
Straight up right there. We just had to
Yes.
fucking climb up that bullshit.
Yeah, straight up.
Then he pushed me off.
I don't even have any dirt under my fingernails. Check that out. Zoom in. That's
crazy.
That's crazy. I'm just that awesome.
I'm just glad I don't got fingernails.
Right. Well, that helps. But these were definitely some sort of a structure that probably once housed the paperwork that we found burned up down here. Definitely something went down here. This place was destroyed. The papers were stacked, gathered, and burned. There were no file cabinets or any like modern office equipment. Who knows how old this structure may be? This could go back hundreds. This could go back thousands of years. We don't know. And the fact is, we may never know. But we've got some samples of the stone here we're taking back with us. We're going to get some analysis on those and see if we can get some kind of an era during which these were fabricated, as well as one of the smaller pieces that I can tell has definitely been worked by human or other intergalactic species. We're going to see if we can get a style match to figure out what sort of era this might have been from, if in fact created by humans. But then the question still remains why? And do UFOs really park over there? You decide.
Bitchin'.
Going.